Hello everybody. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. And thank you also for joining us on a steady basis. I hope you're enjoying the Studcast and things that we're being able to put up for you. And just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the streaming channel, ClassicContinentalWrestling.com. Wow, it's just really growing, and we've got a lot of things there that we've never done before. We have a series that's called Stars of the Sport, which are some of the old Super Studcasts, but they are now with photos. And I'm so very proud of these. It's like watching something that you've never seen before or heard of before, because you didn't see anything when you heard it the first time. And these Stars of the Sport, we have 4 of them now. We got Andre the Giant, we got Mick Foley, we've got Ron Wright, and we've got Bob Armstrong, which is a fantastic one. I highly recommend it. You'll never learn more about Bob Armstrong anywhere than you will in that 2 hours of that particular program, the Stars of the Sport. So we've got 4 of those now on the streaming channel. We've got Superstars of the Past. We've got 3 of those. First one was with Abraham Lincoln, which I think is a tremendous way to start. He was a pretty darn good wrestler, Abraham Lincoln. Superstars of the Past, number 2, is Martin Farmer Burns. Wow, what a story his life was, man. Actually learned how to hang himself, so he built his neck strong enough to be able to beat the champions that were around in the 1890s, from between 1890 to 1900. That he's my wrestler of the decade for those 10 years. Abraham Lincoln is basically the wrestler of several decades, getting up to that 1890 time frame. And when we get to 1900, that one's up now. And what a story he is. Frank Gotch, wow. The first American to win the actual catch-can style World Heavyweight Championship from the big Russian lion from Estonia, that George Smith, big monster of a guy, monster of a wrestler. What a great story that one is. So we've got those 3 there now, and really proud of those. I spent some time on them. Actually did all of this, and I'm going to be in the process of putting together a book. The next book was going to be called the Real History of American Professional Wrestling, and I'm going to be letting that story of all these wrestlers and all the things that happen with professional wrestling coincide with my family, which has been around for 100 more years, 100 or a little bit more than 100 years in the sport. So that's going to be something that we're going to be also on there. And then I'm doing my book, Brutus. And really, I'm doing something that I didn't really anticipate. I thought I was just going to read it, but I'm going to do some of the characters that are in the book. I'm going to try to do my best to do their voices as best I can. I've never done anything like this before, but I'm about 4 episodes in now. Wow, it has 2 prologues in the book. One of them takes place in Australia. One of them takes place in Africa. The first and the second chapters are there, and in process, the 3rd one is going to be there very soon. I'm going to try to do one at least every other week, have a new chapter coming out. And I'm going to put all those chapters on there. It's going to turn into an audio book that I will be at some point selling. And basically you'll be getting that audio book just by going on the ClassicContinentalWrestling.com. It's $4.99 a month, or $39.99 for a year, which is just about $3 a month for all of these programs. We're just going to keep adding to them. You've got your Continental TV shows that have continued over there. You've got all the USA TV shows there. You've got all kinds of different matches. You've got your documentaries there on Mongolian Stomper, on Wendell Cooley, on Dirty White Boy. It's just loaded, and it's going to be more and more loaded, and I really appreciate everybody joining me here. And please, if you haven't taken a look at it, you can get yourself a free trial for a week, and you can go over and watch it for a week and see what you think. And if you don't like it, you don't have to pay. And if you do, then jump on board, because we're going to throw more content at you than you can imagine. Old school stuff is going to be there. Southeastern wrestling matches, TVs are coming. And when those start, I can't wait to be able to put those out there in front of people too. So thank you all so much for your support, and I appreciate it very much.